man. So, recently, Drake, the rapper, yeah, that guy. He, I guess he recently made a public statement, which means he went on to Instagram or Twitter, one of those social media outlets that are really popular right now in the world, our society, and all that stuff. So basically, Drake made a public statement in regards to the picture of him in blackface, which apparently he took like 11 years ago, back in 2007. Before his rap career really took off. Before he got with Cash Money and Young Money and all that. He basically said that, this was during a time when I was an actor. He said him and some other guy that he was working with and a photographer. It was like, I don't know if it was an assignment or a project or something. Basically, the message was to, basically draw attention and shed light on what black people had gone through decades and decades and decades and decades ago in the past to appease, please white people in society, to be entertaining, whatever the case may be. What do I think about his explanation? I personally do not care. But, alright, cool. That's cool with me, That's cool with me. Alright, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fine. And Pusha T, first of all, big ups to Pusha T. Pusha T is on fire right now. And Pusha T, he's doing interviews right now. And Pusha T, he responded to what Drake said, about that picture of himself in blackface. He was like, I'm not. He basically, if I'm understanding this right, because I saw the interview earlier today, yesterday. He basically said that he really didn't. He's like he really wasn't feeling the response that Drake put out, the statement that Drake put out, and he was like, that's interesting. He was like, because over the last 10 years, none of your music is really that socially conscious. It's like you're not talking about the struggles that black people go through on a daily basis here in America, or have gone through. The things that black people in America are living with. Are living through, going through. It's like, if look, folks, if you know about any of Drake's songs throughout the past 10 years, throughout his entire rap career, that, where he's made any statements, because I'm sure he didn't dedicate a whole song to the subject at all. And, it's just, it totally escapes me right now. If you know about any Drake songs or tracks where, he's making any socially conscious statements about, racial equality or inequality for black people, some of the issues that black people go through in the United States of America, by all means, please, put it in the comment section below, because I wouldn't mind checking that out. But to my personal knowledge, when I think about it, and no, I'm not huge on Drake at all, but I have listened to a good amount of his music. I mean, how can you help it? You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys, one of those artists that they can't help it. They just have to play his stuff on the freaking radio. You know what I'm saying? I've heard a good amount of his songs, and I can't think of one song that I've heard from this guy where he's talking about, social injustices or racial inequalities or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So, if you know about anything, please put me on to that, But real talk, just thinking about it, it's like, yeah, okay, thanks for the explanation, but that's the thing. Pusha told us. Pusha told us a long time ago, I'm your Pusha. It's like, yo, Pusha got Drake on what I would call an explanation tour. Where you dropping an explanation about a picture that you took 11 years ago? I mean, dude, like I said, personally, I don't care. Like, it's like, all right, cool. That's what happened. That's what it was. All right. Do I believe him? I don't think he's lying. It's like, all right, if that's what it is, that's what it is. Cool, whatever. But, come on, man. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, when it comes to Drake and this, Pusha T situation, it's like, that's why it kind of looks like with Drake, it's like, that's why it kind of looks like, dude, you look like you're losing, you sound like you're losing, okay? As far as the song, the track, the story of Adidon, can Drake respond? Sure. Should he respond? If he wants to, sure, go ahead. But to me, it's kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to think about this. To me, Story of Adidon is like a classic diss track. It's like, that's heavy. It's a classic diss track. So Drake has to keep in mind, to me, it's like, you know what, dude, you're kind of responding to a classic diss track, dude. You're responding to a classic diss track. So I think you should keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what he would say if Drake does decide to respond, but it's like you're responding to a classic diss track, my guy. It's like, come on, man. You really got to think this one through. And this is the other reason I say why Drake looks like he lost and sounds like he lost as far as this whole back and forth rap battling thing goes right now with Pusha T. It's like, yeah, yo, you gotta respond to a classic. And the thing is, Pusha T is a lyricist. He's a dope lyricist. But it's not even like, he just kicked better rhymes and lyrics and raps than Drake, which he kind of did. But I mean, he it's not like he lyrically he outdid him. No, he to me, Pusha T just kind of outsmarted him. He outsmarted him. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like, besides the fact that Drake hasn't really responded yet in regards to the Story of Adidon track from Pusha T, it's not like Drake has also made a statement challenging anything that, Pusha T said about Drake or his family members. It's not like Drake challenged any of that. So to me, when people don't challenge something that someone else says, to me it's like, oh, well, does that mean it's true then? Real talk. Think about it. It's like, does that mean it's true? So I find that interesting. It's like, wow. And if it is true, it's like, wow, dude. Like, you're not even challenging any of this. So, whoa. Yo, man, yo. Well, let's keep this moving forward. And also, for whatever reason, somehow, some people have, publicly stated that they feel like Pusha T is going too far. Okay. I think about it, to me that's not too difficult of a topic to touch on. I think about it like this. The only people, for the most part, that are probably really saying that are people that know little to absolutely nothing about hip-hop and battle raps or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean he's going too far? What do you mean Pusha T's going too far? Come on, that's not the way that this works, kids. That's not the way that this works. No, I don't think Pusha T is going too far at all. He's going too far. Going too far where? What are you talking about? He's going too far. And I feel like a lot of, maybe not everybody, but I feel like for the most part, a lot of people that are saying these things, like, oh, Pusha T's going too far, number one are Drake fans. They're probably Drake super fans. And like I said, he looks like he lost. So they probably feel a way like, okay, Pusha T got the upper hand on Drake, It's not looking too good for Drake, I guess, in this situation. Personally, I think Drake has an album coming out before the end of the month. It's what, Scorpion? Yeah, that's beautiful. I mean, I think Drake should just stick to what he does best, what's been working for him throughout his entire career, you know what I'm saying? Just, release a single that's a club banger, with some good raps, with some of those catchy phrases that you always do, that your super fan, female follower fan base can, listen to and play over and 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 over. Like, lyrically, everything that Drake says is like the freaking gospel, which it is not. But of course, your female followers, Drake. Of course, I don't think they agree. They would agree with me on that one because the majority, statistically, the majority of Drake fans are females. Ladies, you love this guy. Okay, you can keep him. I think Drake should just do that. Just release some banging music. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can do. If he wants to respond to Pusha T on this Story of Adidon deal, he can. I don't know exactly what he would say, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I peeped Wyclef Jean. He said he thought Drake should basically. He said Drake, if he's gonna respond, how he should go about it, he should basically pull a move, basically what Eminem did in that movie 8 Mile. If you ever seen the movie 8 Mile, at the end, in his battle with Papa Doc, where basically, Wyclef was just like, Drake should just make himself vulnerable, and basically, everything that can be used against him, he should throw it out there. He should say it. He should say it so that, Pusha T doesn't have any other additional layers to remove. If he wants to, okay, but whatever. Like I said, I don't care that much, but I think this is good for hip hop. It's very interesting, and there's some other interesting statements and observations I've noticed in this situation. Like as far as the blackface, Charlemagne the God said something very smart, I think. He was like, if this was anybody else, any other black person that got caught doing blackface, they would get castrated. But since it's Drake, people are making excuses for him, And that's the thing. It's like I think he has a good. I think Charlemagne makes a very good point, and I also think that a lot of people are making excuses for Drake right now. Because like I said, he looks like and he sounds like he's losing this back and forth with Pusha T deal. It looks like he's losing. It sounds like he's losing. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people probably are making excuses for Drake. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are just rubbing the heck out of their genie's lamps. They are just wishing that Drake wins something in this situation. What exactly do you expect Drake to win? What is this, a game show? What exactly do you expect for this guy to win? Okay? You know what I'm saying? It's like, Pusha flamed him. But that Story of Adidon track, he flamed him. Pusha ain't Drake ain't challenging none of Pusha's claims on the track. It's like none of the statements that Pusha made, Drake's not really challenging them, not to my knowledge. But yeah, I think a lot of people are making excuses for Drake because he's Drake. And no, they don't want to see him lose or whatever. And that's your personal business. That's your personal preference if that's how you feel. But word. Word. First of all, Drake is arrogant. He's a good rapper. I like the beats that he came into the game with. He's a talented dude. But he's arrogant. Okay? He's arrogant. And ladies, I think that's probably why you like him. He's arrogant. It's like, come on, yo. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting like everything this guy says is 100% dope. It's like, no, it really isn't. It's just catchy, for the ladies, the ladies, you dance to it and all that stuff. Okay, that's great. Yeah, fantastic. But, this is a rap battle, okay? Okay, this is supposed to be a rap battle, okay? I think Drake's a big boy. I think he'll be fine, okay? You know what I'm saying? You should not be making excuses for this guy if you fall into that category. If I'm talking about you, then I'm talking about you and I'm talking to you. You should not be making excuses for this guy. Nobody should be making excuses for this guy simply because obviously Pusha T got the advantage on him, and I think people are not used to seeing Drake without an advantage of some sort. So now people are making excuses for him. Oh, Pusha T's taking it too far. This is rap battle. This is what are you talking about exactly? This is a rap battle, okay? This is a rap battle, okay? These are just words. Now, I do understand Certain words mean certain things to certain people. I get that, okay? But let's not go crazy, alrighty? Was like, oh well, he was talking about what Drake's producer talk about, OVO 40, and making fun of the fact that he has multiple sclerosis. Listen to the lyrics. No, he kind of didn't. No, he really didn't. That's what I'm saying. People are making excuses because, you know, this isn't a real good look for your man Drake right now. Okay, I can understand that, but let's not make excuses. Okay. If he responds to the track at all, the story of Adidon, if he decides to respond to it, okay, let him respond. Let's see what happens. Otherwise, it's not even that serious. I really don't personally care. I think he will be just fine. I don't even think, some people are saying, Pusha T messed up Drake's Adidas deal. I don't even think that. I'm not thinking that far into the future. It's like, we'll see. we'll see. Come on. If people are going to continue to make excuses for him, how does this really mess up Drake's money? That remains to be seen. I don't see how. People like Drake for some reason, and that's fine. He does not suck as an artist. I still don't like him, but he doesn't suck as an artist. He's not bad, But anyway, if you have anything to say about this, any input, any new information, whatever the case may be, every day is something new, but I don't know. Drake can say something, he can respond. I just don't know exactly what he can say or what he would say or anything like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think, please, if anything, because I'm just about over it. I really am. You know what I'm saying?